today's rock that we're going to learn about is igneous rock. So there are three types of rock: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Today we're going to talk about what igneous rocks look like, their characteristics, and how they're made. So these are all the important things that I want you to know about igneous rock. First of all, they are formed by volcanoes, which is really cool. The world used to be covered in a lot more volcanoes than what we hear of today. So we do have igneous rock in a lot of places. It's not just in Hawaii where there are volcanoes today, or places where there are volcanoes today. It can be found all over the earth. So it's formed by volcanoes. How it forms is when a volcano erupts and spews out the lava cools down and hardens, creating rocks. So, for example, when a volcano erupts and the lava comes out, once the lava hits cold water, it cools down and then it hardens to form a rock. So, if we have a volcano on an island, as it erupts and hits the ocean or the lake, wherever it is, okay, whatever reservoir, as it comes out and it turns into rock, it actually could make the island bigger than it was before, okay, which is really cool. So it's made by melting and cooling. The lava comes out. When it gets cold, it turns into a rock. That is how we get igneous rock. So melting and cooling. The lava melts, cools, turns into a rock. Because of this, there are no layers, but there are interlocking crystals. So igneous rock often has a shiny look to it because it has crystals inside of it. Some examples are basalt and granite. And because we've talked about Hawaii Volcanoes National Park in class, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park has igneous rock. Here are two pictures of basalt and granite. So basalt has a darker tint to it. If you were to go to Hawaii, there are actually some beaches that have black sand. Okay, that is because when weathering happens and breaks down the rocks, if weathering were to break down this basalt, it would create black sand, because as it breaks down, the color is still going to remain. So when you do go places around the earth, sand isn't always going to be the same color that we have here because it's broken down from whatever rock it was. So here we have granite. Granite often has that shiny, sparkly tone to it. That is the interlocking crystals. When it melts and cools from the lava, it creates interlocking crystals, which is probably the coolest thing about igneous rock. So again, igneous rock is made from volcanoes. When the lava comes out and gets cold, it hardens, which creates rocks. There are no layers, and it has crystals.